welcome back to the Ukeleles.
Still wildly unqualified.
And yet we are still talking.
I'm Mary.
And I'm Annmarie.
And we're your hosts.
Welcome to our chaos.
Welcome back to the Ukeleles Season 2. Oh my gosh.
We're definitely
what?
ready.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. We came up here, there was a cobweb on the ceiling.
And we hadn't been here in a little bit, and we were just like, whoa.
No, it's crazy. It was nice to take a break though.
Yes, it was nice. Reprieving.
Yes.
A little bit.
Wow. It was not calm though.
It was not calm at all.
Bananas.
And that's why we decided to call this first episode of the Ukeleles for season 2
Absolute Chaos.
Absolute Chaos. This is going to be, instead of cups of chaos,
Yes.
a giant pot of chaos.
Yes. A bunch of bullshit, in other words.
There'll be some bullshit.
So we are down one member of Ukeleles.
We are
going to miss Ashley.
She decided that it was just a little much right now.
Yeah.
But we will definitely miss her.
Yeah. So keep her in your thoughts and all of that. And we're going to go forward and keep on moving.
Yes.
Yes. All right.
All right.
So I have a hilarious story to tell you.
I'm excited.
Okay. So I discovered lentils this week.
I love lentils.
And lentils are a bean.
Correct.
Right? Okay. So I didn't know
think,
that.
actually.
I've never eaten them before in my life.
Wait, are lentils not just a class by themselves?
Now, I don't know, but I know that they are gassy in of themselves, like
Bean-like.
bean-like properties. So I make this pot of lentils, and it was so good. I had a bowl of it for breakfast, and then I also ate it for dinner.
Oh, no.
Yesterday, Greg and I went to dinner. We went to a Mexican restaurant, and the whole thing was very weird. Like the whole evening was calamitous, I feel like.
Okay, is that a different story?
No, it's all one story.
No, I meant for the calamitous.
No. We have our first Annmarieism.
Welcome back.
So we are belly up to the bar people. We like to sit at the bar when it's just the two of us. It's easier for conversation. We can hear each other better. And we were sitting there. Greg had ordered his beer. I had ordered a soda. And I just want to preface by saying we have had the doors off the Jeep. This is important. We've had the doors off the Jeep all week long, and this is what we drove
because
there.
it's gorgeous.
Because it's beautiful out, right?
No rain in sight.
Right. We're in a drought. So Greg gets his beer. This very nice waitress, young girl, goes to set chips and salsa in front of us and knocks Greg's beer over.
Oh, no.
And it goes all over us, everywhere, right? My pants were soaked until I came home. Arms sticky with beer, right?
Oh, I love that feeling.
Okay. There was other people at the bar. There was like two guys and then another guy. The two guys in the middle, who were to the left of Greg, got up and left. And then there was one guy sitting there. And he turns and looks to Greg and he says, "Hey, strangers, I hate to eat alone. Do you mind if I come and sit with you?" Now, my husband's never met a stranger. I'm more apt to say, "Fuck off, I don't know you."
Correct.
You know? He did not. He was like, "Yeah, man, come on over, buddy. Come have a seat with us."
Oh, Greg.
And I'm like, okay, I'm really trying hard to be kind and not an asshole right off the bat. So I make an attempt. The guy I don't know if it was a tattoo or it was a face painting, which is what it looked like to me, was a face painting of a cloud and rainbow on the corner of his eye, right?
Was there a parade or
I don't know.
or a festival?
I don't know, but you think that would come up in conversation, like an explanation for why you're sitting there with clouds and rainbows painted on your face, but whatever.
Unless you're drunk and you totally forget.
Yeah, whatever. He was not mean whatsoever. He carried on a very weird conversation. He called me a weirdo for not liking shrimp. And
I mean,
at one point, Greg got up and went and used the restroom. And he had gone, the guy, I don't know what his name was, but he had gone to the bathroom before Greg, and then Greg got up, went to the bathroom, and this guy came out of the bathroom, and he walked out the front doors, and I was like, oh my God, did he just ditch his meal? Like, didn't pay for it?
Ditch and dine?
He didn't. He went out and smoked a cigarette.
Oh, okay.
Comes back in. We eat our meal. I'm eating like guacamole and chips and stuff like that, and then I ordered something else, and I'm eating, and my stomach starts not feeling great. And I'm like, oh my God, I have to poop so bad right now. It just got worse. And Greg is like steadily in conversation with this guy about soccer.
Oh boy.
And I'm like, he's got, almost a full beer left. I was like, I'm just going to wait. I'm going to wait. We're almost there. We're almost done, and we can go home. Right. And then, you start sweating.
Yeah.
And you're like,
poop sweats.
Oh,
it's a thing.
I have to go right now.
No.
And Greg, I could not, this guy was sitting so close to us. I could not lean over and go, I have to shit. We have to leave. Right. So I text him and I'm like, hey, I just sent something to your phone. And I'm like, all I can think about is the fact that I have to poop. So Greg is showing it to Annmarie right now.
I have to poop. Come out here now.
Well, that second text came later. So I am telling him this, and he's like, oh, okay. And I was like, no, I need you to look at your phone right now.
The devil was in you right then.
So he looks at it, and he's like, oh, okay, gotcha. It felt like it took 18 years to get the bill, but it didn't. In all actuality, I'm just sweating. I have the
poop sweats.
Yeah. And eventually, I'm like, I can't wait. I have to go outside, right? I am gonna fart so loud right now. So I step out the front doors of the restaurant. I look around.
And there's no one?
No, there's nobody around.
Okay.
And so I take 2 steps, and I farted the loudest fart
you've ever farted?
in my life.
I totally wish I was there for that.
It gets so much worse.
Oh, no. Was it not a fart?
No, it was a fart.
Okay.
Okay, let's just clear that up.
Okay.
I start walking forward towards the Jeep. I'm just beelining it. Our Jeep is silver. I went to the first silver Jeep that I saw.
Oh, no.
But I am so consumed with the fact of trying not to shit myself that the Jeep I walked up to was in fact not our Jeep. It did not have the doors off. It was fully intact. And I look behind me, and there's 2 people who are a foot behind me, walking the same direction. And the guy is got this weird look on his face, and he's bald. And I'm thinking, oh my God, they were behind me when I came out of the restaurant and farted, and I blew his fucking hair off. So I purposely did not tell Greg this story yesterday because I was like, you're going to laugh at me. So I turn awkwardly and I look at the couple, and I was like, I also came in a Jeep. They go to the Jeep.
So they weren't looking at you because you farted the hair
No,
out.
I'm pretty sure they were. They were like, what is wrong with this lady? So I'm like, oh my God, that's their Jeep. I just farted on them. So I go to our Jeep. It has no doors. So I can't even hide behind a door. I'm just sitting there and exposed. It was awful. So then
I'm crying.
So then I'm sitting there, and I'm like, oh my God, where is Greg? He said he would come out in just a minute. Here comes the guy from the bar.
Oh no.
He steps out the front door. He lights up a cigarette, and he walks straight towards me. I was like, dude, do not come over here. I don't know you. It's a dark parking lot. I will fart on you right now. So he walks right up to me, and he says, I really like the look of this Jeep with the doors off. And I was like, yeah. And he was awkwardly standing there. I was like, man, thinking in my head, I really need you to leave. I need you to go away right now. I have the lentil sweats, and I need you to go away.
Is that when you said the come out here now?
Yes. Well, I actually texted that as he was beelining towards me from across the parking lot. I was fiercely texting, get out here.
I'm sweating. You've got me sweating. I'm laughing.
He goes away, Greg comes out. He gets in the Jeep. He's like messing with his phone, and he's like,
taking a sweet
yes.
time.
And I was like, Greg, I have to poop. I need you to take me home right now. Like, I don't think you understand the emergency situation we are in. And he's like, oh, okay. He did very well getting me home in time.
Thank God.
You say? I'm not even sure it was a blur from the Jeep to the house because I had to go.
And you just ran.
And I was like, I really like lentils.
Not too
I'm not eating that many lentils ever again.
And was your bowl small?
No, of course not.
Yeah.
No, of course not. But lentils and Mexican
don't mix.
No, you don't hit yourself 2 days in a row. And I can only imagine what that bald guy and his wife, how they perceived that whole thing, because they have to have thought I was like,
bald man and wife, if you are listening, I'm going to need you to email us at the ukeleles@gmail.com.
I
so
apologize.
That we can know.
I apologize.
Well,
I'm sorry. And also, this is not the first time I tried to get into the wrong Jeep. Okay.
In fairness, Carson also has a Jeep, and I'm pretty sure I've walked up to the wrong one also.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think just when, especially like silver, I feel like is one of the most popular color for the Jeeps.
It is.
I'm pretty sure before I knew you, I've walked up to Greg's
his name?
Jeep. Yeah, but it wasn't coming out like that. It was Jeg's Jeep.
Jeg's Jeep. Yeah, that guy.
In the Taekwondo parking lot.
Yeah.
And that was when we first discovered that Carson had his man crush on Greg.
The moral of the story is,
don't eat lentils and Mexican.
No, I think there's a more important moral, and that is, if you are going to let one rip, which we all must, it is natural, and you should probably take like a double look around.
Yeah.
I looked around and nobody was there, and then when I looked back, there was people.
You might have just been blinded by the fact that you had to poop, and you were like, can I fart without pooping?
That was a concern. I'm not going to lie.
That is a valid concern.
Yeah.
I think everyone has had that concern once in their life, if not more.
Yeah.
So definitely a valid concern. I know for myself with the gluten thing, that could be a dangerous venture.
Yeah, for sure.
So I try not to do that. But I do love lentils.
I love them too.
What color were the lentils that you chose to make?
I don't know.
Did you not know they come in different colors?
No.
Oh yes, there's different colored lentils.
I will tell you that, like I did the quick boil method, and when I drained them and rinsed them, that was the dirtiest water, and I was like,
Were they like, okay, green lentils?
Oh, they were green.
You chose the green pen too, Greg.
Oh, ironic. I don't know. Maybe I should branch out, but probably not anytime soon. Probably going to pump the brakes on that.
Progresso makes a lentil soup that I love.
See, I think like making it from scratch is so much more fun.
I mean, I'm sure making it from scratch is fun, but if you need a quick bowl of lentil soup, that would be the way to do it.
I'm not going to need a quick bowl of lentil soup
anytime soon. You've scarred yourself.
I have. Wow. Well.
So that was chaos number 1.
Yeah. What do you have going on, Annmarie? Because, well, I know for a fact your few weeks off have been insanity.
Yeah. So let's see. I'll start with Hudson first.
Okay. Yeah.
Kid wakes up. I work from home on Wednesdays, right? So the kid wakes up on a Wednesday. And for some reason, this Wednesday was a little chaotic. So they're building another house in our neighborhood, and the dogs are insane because they can see it.
Yeah.
So the dogs are going a little crazy. Hudson came in and he's like, my stomach hurts. I was like, go in the shower. You're not missing school.
Right.
Typical mom answer.
Always.
Right. I also have to preface that, again, I'm a nurse practitioner. So, but I try not to utilize that towards my kid.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah, that would be.
So then he comes out from taking a shower in a towel, which he does not do that anymore because he's 14 now. So that was like my first clue that something could truly be wrong.
Yeah.
And he's like, my tummy really hurts. Like my stomach hurts. And I was like, you have to go to school. Like, we've talked about this before. We're teaching our kids to be grown-ups adults. So like I was saying, like, I understand that you might not feel good, but you have to try to go to school.
Yeah, you have to keep your commitments.
Excuse me. So you have to try to keep your commitments. So chaos still, dogs were barking. We left to go to school. I'm in the car rider line and I'm like, all right, now that things have settled, when you say your stomach hurts, what do you mean? Like you feel like you're going to throw up, you have to poop, you know, gas. And he's like, no, it's just pain. I was like, oh. And he's like, I said, where? And he says, right here, and points to the right lower side of his stomach. And I was like, that is where the appendix is. And I said, all right. The other thing I knew that this was kind of serious. My kid does not let me examine him. So I had him lay his chair all the way back in my 4Runner. And he was willing to comply so that I can push upon his stomach and do a couple tests. And I was like, oh my God, I think he might have appendicitis.
Not appendicitis.
And I was like, all right, well, okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to school for at least an hour. I want you to walk around. Maybe it's just gas that's trapped in the abdomen.
And we all know gas can be...
We all know it can be dangerous.
Yeah, and painful.
Hurt. Yeah. He called me back probably like in like 45 minutes and he's like, it's just getting worse. And when I walk, it hurts. So it's like textbook symptoms.
Yeah.
Take him to an ER. They do, like, he's checking all the boxes. And then they do a scan. Normally we would do an ultrasound, but he did a CT scan. And they come back that he is, like, full of poop. And I was like, yeah, I still don't think that is it. And also, it was reading that there was free fluid around the appendix.
Okay.
And I was like, all right, so yeah, that's appendicitis usually, or symptoms of, especially with the other textbook symptoms. But they're like, you know, we run it by the surgeon. The surgeon said that, no, that's not what it is. This kid is just full of shit. Literally, he needs to go.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm telling you, my kid is 14 years old and is on top of this stuff, right? Like, he knows he goes more than once a day. Like,
yeah,
regular. He's going to hate me for talking about this.
Sorry, Hudson.
I love you, buddy. I just got to share the story because it's all about advocating for yourself or another.
That's right.
So, next day, Carson decides to stay home with him because of the bowel prep, and he's just still not feeling good.
You gave him medicine, so...
Yeah, just so that he could
clear him out.
Clear him out. There's no way there's any shit left in this kid.
Right.
And the next thing I know, I'm just getting to work. I've been there for maybe 5 minutes.
This is the next day?
This is the next day. Just getting to work, maybe 5 minutes. I get a phone call from Carson saying the kid's vomiting. I said, all right, I'm on my way home. We take him to a different ER. And sure enough, it's appendicitis. They didn't even re-scan him. They used the same exact scan. I talked to the surgeon and he was like, you know, hey, I'm a little perturbed at that because it clearly states, and this kid has no meat on him. He's a skinny mini, so there's no way that it was like a constipation poop that they saw. It was probably that he just either hadn't gone that moment or hadn't gone that much because of the pain.
Yeah.
Well, come to find out it wasn't, and it was actually appendicitis. So my kid had to have his first surgery.
Oh.
So he really milked that. He's still milking it at times.
Well, that's fair. I mean, I probably would too at that age.
But he's, you know, he's doing well. He's showing everyone his scars.
Nice.
But he's doing good.
Did you tell him chicks dig scars?
I did. I just said not, you know, not belly scars, like, you know.
Back of the hand.
Yeah. Knife scars. And he's, no.
No, we came to see him. My sister and I.
Yes.
Came to see him after he got out of the hospital.
Brought him a little basket.
Yes, and he is like walking around like a feeble old man and moving. I've never seen a kid move so slow.
Yes. He was pretty slow moving for a little bit. I think again because he's got no meat on him that it's like pulls every time.
Sure.
Danielle actually, he went back to Taekwondo. He got released. He was able to go. He had to wait a month. So they did release him, and they told him he can try to spar, which is great because he is trying to test.
Right. Soon.
Yes. So Danielle was actually looking at the scars, and there was one I had her look at because she does
She has like
rehab stuff. Yeah. So there's one that has a little bit of a bump, which is just scar tissue, and it's bumpy because he's got, again, no meat. So she was showing him like a ways to break that down so that it doesn't stay there.
Oh, I didn't do that.
I didn't either. I was like,
awesome.
Man, is it too late for me? Because I got so many abdominal scars from my surgeries. So
yeah,
that's fine.
Well, I'm glad that you went back. Sometimes a mother's intuition is like the difference between things going totally awry.
And even though like he didn't have like those typical he had the textbook symptoms in like the, if you move your one leg up and put or stomp, it hurts. But he didn't have a fever. He was just actually starting to develop a fever right before surgery.
Wow.
So like he was pretty like started out with the lower right quadrant pain and hurt to move, rebound tenderness, things like that.
I know I told you this. I'm going to state it again. Kids are weird. When they are sick or don't feel good or there could be something seriously wrong, they can present to you in a totally opposite way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they break a bone, but for some reason they don't bruise or swell and you don't know it. They're just complaining about it.
Yeah.
And you have no idea.
Right.
Abby had the flu and was in tears because she could not stand up. And I was like, I had no idea it was the flu. And like, it was awful.
Yeah. And they do present differently. The good thing about kids is they're pretty resilient and bounce back pretty fast. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. When I've had my abdominal surgeries, I did not go back to work on Monday.
Right.
Like, no. I couldn't function.
Right.
I was like, ugh, the pain. Hudson went back to school. Yes, he had to have someone help him carry his book bag because, he wasn't allowed to lift over 20 pounds, but...
Hey, how much does that book bag weigh?
I mean...
Pretty heavy duty, huh?
They don't have lockers.
That's right. That's true.
In 8th grade, so he carries everything in his book bag.
Wow.
And I was like, you need to diminish that. Plus, he had a saxophone.
A what?
A saxophone. Saxophone. And that's heavy in itself too with the case. Like I had to carry it in the first day of school for him, and I was when he went back, and I was just like, pfft. The principal met us at the door. I was like, thank God, this is heavy.
I am so glad he's better.
Yeah, he's doing fine.
We love our Hudson.
We do love our Hudson. He's a fun kid.
Yeah. So you went on vacation, but
I did. I went on vacation.
Yeah, didn't you?
Yeah. I did. I went to camping.
Yes.
Up in like Forest City, North Carolina.
You were gone, vacation and otherwise.
Yeah, we'll get into that.
A good solid 2 weeks. And I have to say, don't do that again.
Yes, ma'am. Sorry. I know I was having friend withdrawal.
Yeah.
Most definitely. I was like, Mary, can you FaceTime? I need to see you.
Who doesn't want to see my face?
I love the look at your face.
Yeah.
We went camping. There might have been a couple of incidences there.
A couple incidences. Annmarie needs to walk around with bubble wrap.
I think I sent you a message and I was like, I fell out the golf cart.
That was the first message. And then there was a picture that you sent
of my hand. Was that the hand?
All bloody.
Yeah. Yep. Look, it's healing nice.
Oh, yes.
Right there. That's the only little thing left. I can't get my rings on still.
The saying is chicks dig scars, not chicks dig having scars.
Oh, I have so many scars.
Oh my gosh. I was like, seriously, put this woman, because, okay, you fell upstairs.
I did. Well, that was the second boo-boo that was the day before we left from vacation. There was this nice observation deck that you could catch a sunset with the mountain view and everything like that. And it was gorgeous. And I felt the need to hurry because those can disappear in a minute.
Yeah, you never know when they're going to close it.
No, I meant the sun can go down faster than normal. And or you could miss it and a cloud could block stuff. Anywho, the steps were uneven because they were built on the side of a mountain.
Right.
And I ran up them. And then I just biffed it, like, completely. And I did put my hands out to stop my face hitting the steps.
I mean, that's good. You still have your teeth?
However, there was, how the steps, like, you have the step, and then usually there's a back.
Yes.
There's no back. My hands just went straight through to the mountain. So my face went into the step.
So I did not understand that when you were telling me that on the phone.
Oh.
I didn't know they call it a kick plate.
Is that
on
what
the
it's
stairs? I think so. Yeah. I didn't realize that was the missing piece.
That was missing.
And that now I have a visual in my head.
Yes, and it's fantastic.
But you know what?
Carson was there to witness the whole thing.
How long have we been friends?
Like 3 years?
3 years. In those 3 years, Annmarie, I have seen you try to jump off a mountain on accident when you jumped onto the rock and slid into...
It was a boulder.
It was a boulder on the side of a mountain.
By a waterfall.
But you ended up in the water.
I can swim.
You have injured yourself so many times in
know.
these 3 years.
It's not just the 3 years, Mary.
I could say that's what I'm coming to understand.
Yeah. So my mom used to tell me that I would get hurt because of two reasons. Number one, I was tired, which, yes, I guess I could have been tired on these occasions of getting hurt. And number two, I was always in a hurry.
So for me, when I see it, like your brain, this is why you have aneurysms, because
Yes.
your brain is moving faster than your mouth can keep up with.
Yeah.
Same for your feet.
Yeah.
Your feet are not processing at the same momentum as your noggin is.
I do not think before I jump.
No.
Or I do think, but my jumping is already gone.
Yeah.
I was like, I could make that. And then my brain was like, no, you cannot. But I was already trying.
Yeah. It's,
Yeah.
yeah. My daughter has the same problem.
Yeah. Well, expect a lot of injuries.
Let's talk about your mom.
But let me just say, of all the injuries I have ever had, I have never once broken a bone. And I'm going to knock on wood
You
right
better
now.
knock on wood.
I've never broken a bone, but again, knocking on wood. Because...
Girl, you were inviting bad.
I mean, I already get hurt enough. It's fine. But I got to tell that part where Carson picked me up from the steps.
Oh, yeah.
He literally picked me up like a child through my arms coming up from the back like you would pick up your kid, right?
Like a toddler.
Yeah. And he goes, for Christ's sake, Annie.
Because he can't trust you to walk. You go fall down.
He goes, you are 45. You cannot be running up the steps like that. You know better.
Oh, you were running?
Oh, yeah. No, I was running. I took like 2 at a time.
Full tilt up mountain stairs.
Yes. Also, not built properly, might I add.
How would you like them to build them properly?
But at least be the same fucking width. They were like, one was this big, one was like that big, 2 feet to 1 foot to 14 inches. I mean, it was just ridiculous. It's their fault I fell.
Could you please explain the golf cart story?
So we had a golf cart. This place is huge, so we rent a golf cart. We had a golf cart. It was like a rechargeable one, so you have to just plug it in. It was a little bit older, we'll say, and our site for camping was up a hill. So we were trying to go up the hill. We were letting Hudson drive. Carson was in the front passenger side of the golf cart, and I was in the back facing out. Also, it was freezing cold, and I had my blanket. So I really think like the blanket did me in. Carson says, all right, I'm going to jump off. We can't make it up the hill with us. And I was like, well, I'm in the back and I'm not skinny.
Right.
So let me get off also. And we were maybe still moving a little bit that I didn't really pay attention to. And I was just like, I'm going to jump. And I jumped and I got tangled and I just rolled down the hill. And biffed it. My right hand, right elbow, and right buttocks. The buttocks had some road rash. And that was the bloody hand that I sent you was that. And Carson's like, what are you doing? I was like, I thought you said to jump off. Ow. As I'm walking up the hill.
Were there people around?
Yeah.
Did anybody like, are you okay?
No.
No. Nobody came over.
One looked and I was like, I'm fine. Because I like literally popped up.
I bet you did. I can actually see that in my head.
I was like, it's okay. Ow.
That vacation.
Yeah.
Was not very vacation-y.
No. I mean, I did finish a book.
That's amazing.
So I did that.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very
and
nice.
I started a second book. So that was vacation-y.
Good.
And then, yeah. Do you not have any more chaos you want to ask?
Girl,
Add?
my life has been very, very even. But I better knock on wood.
Yeah.
Lately.
Do you have any good news? We can
news.
intertween.
Well, nothing like putting me on the spot. Damn.
Yeah, I mean,
I am just looking forward to Abby getting her driver's license because I have been
everywhere
everywhere in the last 2 weeks. It feels like it
with her
never,
driving.
Not all the time. She's getting really close to having her hours, but I've been driving the Jeep with the doors off, and I really enjoy that. So
Does she
does
that?
not, one thing about Abby, though, I'm very proud of her. Greg and I are
Awesome.
very proud of her. She got into the beta club.
Oh, I don't know what that is, but awesome.
I don't either because I was not a good student. So no, it's like National Honor Society type thing where
sweet.
her grades are stay high.
Yeah.
So they have her induction into that.
Oh.
We actually have to go dress shopping
Today. Yes.
She has to have a black dress.
Everyone needs that black dress in their closet.
I guess so, but
Do you have one?
no.
Me neither. I don't wear dresses.
No. I have dresses, but they're all like flower print.
I have black leggings. Does that count?
Black, like your soul.
Like my soul.
We're proud of her because she tries really hard. She takes honors classes. She's, all
Good for
that.
her.
Yeah.
She's a good student.
She is.
She's a good girl.
I'm ready for her to get a driver's license
I don't blame
and drive herself around and learn what it is to pay for gas.
Mm-hmm.
She'll be like, she says something about going to Seven Brew.
Oh, yeah.
Seven Brew is out by you.
Yeah, that's not close to you.
Where we're going shopping is
Not that way.
total opposite, like probably an hour,
Yeah.
every bit of it.
Yeah.
And so she's like, okay, so after we go shopping, we can drop my friends off and then we go to Seven Brew. And I was like, so I would actually prefer if we just don't do that part of it. We can go anywhere else that's on the way or near where we are.
Yeah. I don't feel like Seven Brew is that good.
So I think for kids, it's like a trend thing.
Yes.
I want it because I see it on social media.
Yeah.
Luckily, she's at a point now where like she's a little more acquiescent about stuff like that. She's like, no, we don't have to. It's fine. I'm like, thank goodness. Because what I don't want to do is drive past my house on the way home.
Yeah.
And
I
keep
don't blame
going.
you.
I want to come home. This is my favorite place to be.
Yeah. My favorite place lately is also home.
Yeah.
Or your house.
Like we are close to everything here,
Yeah.
but we're hidden.
Yeah.
So it's like a little piece of paradise.
Yeah. I need that. Like, we're close to everything too. Except for you.
I know.
I mean, but we're still close to you.
Yeah.
But I could be closer.
Yeah. I keep trying.
I know. I keep trying too. Carson just says no, man.
In all actuality, though, do you think we'd drive each other crazy if we lived like next door? You'd be like, this bitch is always at my house.
I don't think so because I think both of us would still be at our houses.
We'd be FaceTiming from across the street.
I think we'd be like playing our Disney Dreamlight
Yes.
Valley and going, where are you? I don't know. Where are you? I don't know. And no, I don't think we would.
Yeah.
I think you're the one female that I could probably live with.
True.
Mm-hmm.
True. There's not.
I don't think I could live with a lot of other female.
No, women are annoying.
Agreed. Well, I had another big chaos.
Yeah, this is a big one for you.
So, Mom, I was working a week after Hudson's surgery.
Yeah, this happened like bam, bam.
Yeah. My stepdad had called me and said that they think my mom was having a stroke. Now I'm in North Carolina and Mom's in New York. So, I was like, okay, I gotta go talk to my boss. So I, not focused at all at work.
How could you?
I wouldn't be able to be focused until I got to my mom. So, and I'm her only child, and she does have my stepsister, which lives close, and she cared for her fantastically while I was in the process of traveling.
Right.
FaceTime me once they got her in a room and all the things. She did not have a stroke. She actually had a brain aneurysm. that was apparently there since birth.
Can we pause for a second? Because I just have to talk about the phone call I got.
Oh, yeah.
You cannot skip over that. My sister and my brother-in-law were visiting.
Yes.
I forgot to even add that.
Yeah.
Yes, they were
that's
here for
some chaos, right?
They were here for a couple weeks.
Yep.
Visiting. And it was like a couple days before they left.
Yeah.
That this happened. And you called me.
I did.
I didn't answer the phone.
Extreme panic. Called you.
And then
I called again.
And you called back. And I was like, okay, this is really weird because Annmarie doesn't do that.
Yeah.
And so I pick up the phone and you were like, my mom's having a stroke. I have to go to New York. Can you go with me? And I said, okay.
I'll call you right back.
I'll call you back. I have to talk to Greg. I hung up the phone. I went in and talked to Greg. I was like, so Annmarie's mom is having a stroke and she needs somebody to drive her to New York. Would you mind terribly if I buy? My sister is sitting there on my sewing machine like, what is happening? As I'm packing a bag and trying to tell her what's going on. And she's like, do you need me to do things while you're gone? And I was like, I mean, you could do it, the stuff I would do, like drive Abby to school or whatever, you know. I was trying to coordinate it all. I'm packing a suitcase. I'm trying to communicate to you because I really have no idea what's happening, right?
Me neither.
We're not thinking clearly.
No, like my immediate brain is fight and go.
Yes.
Right.
So as I start like thinking about the situation more clearly, then I called you and I said, hey, might think about doing a flight. You'll get there faster. You don't have to be in a car wondering, thinking about what's going on.
Yep.
Maybe once the panic subsides,
Right.
you know.
And before you called me, Carson had called me back saying you might want to just chill out for a minute and let her get to the hospital.
Yes, he said he wanted you to wait an hour
to figure out
before you leave.
Wait an hour before I leave so that you could at least figure out what was going on.
Yeah, because
to
you
a
have
degree.
no concept of the situation.
No. And I was just like, no, I need to be there.
Yeah, I mean, I was prepared. My bag, I just unpacked it like while you were on vacation because I was like, I have no idea if I'm going to need to get there.
Yeah.
I did not end up going with you.
Nope. I ended up flying out. The first flight was at like 1 and there was no way that I was going to make it there on time with like TSA and all the things. So ended up flying out, got in at like 1 a.m. in the morning in New York. Nope. I was flying into PA actually.
Yeah.
And her best friend came and picked me up with her husband, which was great. And they brought me to my mom's house. So, and then I was debating once I got to my mom's house. I don't think I actually even told anyone this, to go directly to the hospital. And if they did not let me in, I was going to throw a hissy fit and they probably would have called security on me.
Yeah, I can see that happening for sure.
But so Bob had spent the night at the hospital with my mom. So in the morning I got there and I got up, like I didn't really sleep, right? I went to bed. I think I maybe fell asleep at like 2 a.m. and then woke up at like 7 o'clock and I was like, all right, well, that's enough. Took a shower, got dressed, grabbed some stuff for my mom because I was texting if they needed anything. And I went to the hospital. I got there at like 8 o'clock. So the bitch, no, I know she's just doing her job. She's like, visiting hours don't start till 10. I was like, yeah, I just flew in from North Carolina and this is my mother and I am her healthcare person. So you will let me in. Mm-hmm. And she goes, enough said. So she let me in, which was appreciative. So yeah, she had a congenital AVM, it's called. Arterial venous malformation. So she spent about 5 days, I think it was, in the hospital. She couldn't talk, was having difficulties. She's got her words back now, but we just had a visit with her neurosurgeon and now she's going to have some brain surgery because they have to take that out because it's still there. The aneurysm is still there and it can bleed again. Yeah,
it's basically, you said it scabs over.
Yeah, it forms like a nice little cocoon because the way it is it was a high pressure artery leading into a low pressure vein. And the low pressure vein is what bled. So it makes a nice little cavity so that they can kind of like come in and scoop it out. But, some harsh realities happened. Last one, she's going to have to shave her head.
Yeah.
And, you know, Bob and Mom are getting married in July. Well, that's on pause now.
Of course.
And I just told them to go ahead and get married this weekend or something like that. Have their friends over and just do it.
They should. Why not?
She wants the not big party. It wasn't going to be like a big wedding.
But she can have the big celebration
after
later.
She's safe.
They can even have a ceremony afterwards, you know?
Yeah. Just because you're married already doesn't mean you can't have the vows in front of your friends and family if that's what you want. But
that's right. You get a nice calm setting because that's one of the things is she can't overexert herself.
Yep. She's not allowed to overexert herself. She's not allowed to stress herself out. She's got to be on brain rest. Can't be alone. She's got to be supervised, which her whole thing is baking and cooking. And like she does the gluten-free goodies, which is now on hold because she's not allowed to work right now and or bake without supervision.
Now, is your mom the type of person, the type of woman who is like, I'm an independent woman. I go and I do and everything that I want to do. I don't need anybody's assistance doing those things.
Yeah. Like my mom's 100% healthy. Like I'm on blood pressure medicine, cholesterol medicine. I'm totally my dad's side of the family.
Right.
Like not like I have my mom in me too, but I'm like health wise, my dad's side of the family.
So it must be difficult for her to relinquish basically control over her decisions.
Yeah. Yeah. You know? So, so she's coming to terms with it, and it is a little bit harder than, anticipated for her.
Of course.
But who wouldn't?
No woman's going to receive the information.
No.
I have to shave my head.
No.
And,
So me being myself, right? Like I can be professional where I need to be professional, which I did help with the questions and the stuff that my stepdad had said, can you like write a little post or an email and send it to me? That way I can send it to everyone so that it's easy to explain what's going on. I was like, how about I just video myself? That way I can talk it.
That's a great idea because that's probably more natural.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I was looking at my notes because I take a lot of notes when I'm in on the appointments. And I was looking at my notes. So I was looking down a little bit, looking up, looking down, looking up, kind of just like we're doing right now in the podcast.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, this is perfect. I'm used to recording things for the podcast now. So I can record.
I feel comfortable doing this.
I feel comfortable. So I did that and they sent it out. And like all my aunts have reached out to me and they're like, thank you for writing this out. And so that's, chaos is going to ensue more over the next month probably.
Yeah, we're not real sure what that's going to look like, but
so we'll figure that out as we go.
Well, we are thinking about Miss Ina and
thank you.
All of that she has to endure. I know it cannot be easy.
No.
And I did volunteer to go and sit on her to keep her from doing the things she's not
you
supposed
might
to do.
Have
so
to.
I just want you to know I will come there.
Yeah. Don't make Mary do it. She's
Don't
scary.
Make me do it.
According to our children.
Yeah. All the kids are afraid of me, except my own anymore.
Carson was afraid of you at first, remember?
Well, men should definitely be afraid of me.
Mm-hmm.
When I called Greg out to the car, to the Jeep last night, I texted him and said, come out here right now. When we were on our way home, I was like, it's not that I needed your assistance, like fending off somebody. I was like, I could fully
take someone down.
Yeah. Whoop his ass myself.
Yeah.
But I'm going to need you to come out there and like drive me home to poop.
Yeah. On a positive stuff, with all of my negative stuff that's happened, I just want to dote on my child for a moment.
Please do. This is very exciting.
Yes. So a while ago, Hudson had come to me and asked me if he could do an application for early college. Mm-hmm. And I said, that's a lot of hard work. And we talked it out. And he said, I still would like to try. I said, that's fine. Let's do it. So we did the application. The day before he had his appendix issue, we had an interview. And we heard back in the process. I was actually in New York. I got an email and he was accepted into early college.
Yay. Cue the applause.
Yay. So next year he will be in early college at a different school, which is fantastic.
His day's about to get longer.
Yeah. So we went through the thing. I can't remember.
Can you hear that? Was my stomach growling?
No, I couldn't.
I was like, my God.
I saw your face though, and I was like, what's wrong?
I was like, what is happening? It's not the lentils.
It's the lentils. Leftover residual gas. We went and talked to him a little bit, and I think that the school was, I want to say it gets out. You have to be off campus at like 4 or something like that for this age. So it shouldn't be too long. He'll still be able to do taekwondo, and he's apparently trying out for football. So
our kids are such overachievers.
Yeah, I look horrible. I think, that's not a bad thing, because like for me, I did things way late in life.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, like I was 41 when I graduated with my master's.
My kids keep my head spinning.
Yeah,
because every time I turn around, they're doing something new or trying something new, and
that's not a bad thing.
Jenna went back to school, so she got her nail license. Now she's going back for the esthetician part of it. So
like the face part,
facials and stuff like that. Can't wait.
Oh, I should get my Botox license, and we can go into business together.
I told her that. Jacob has a fight coming up in Miami in May. So if he wins that one, then it's on to a title fight, I believe.
How did that suit and tie one go out?
Hilariously, I have video.
Oh,
I'll have to show you.
Yes.
He had to do like 5 fights in a row, one after the other. So he was totally gassed.
But did he win?
No.
Oh,
no,
because he was gassed.
It looked totally cool though. Like he really was in a suit and tie. And he said, "Did you notice I was wearing Greg's tie in this?" And I was like, "I did. He's wearing the tie."
The one from the wedding?
Yes, the pink one.
Awesome.
They looked great. The guys looked great. The guys that he was fighting were bigger than he was, substantially. So
I think I did see some pictures on like Facebook.
You might have.
That he might have posted.
Yeah, I'm proud of him for doing that, because that has got to be terrifying.
Oh, yes.
I mean, I've been in fights. I'm okay with fighting. But I would rather it be a spur of the moment than I have this fight coming up I have to show up for.
Yeah.
No.
I feel like it's different if it's like a spur of the moment, because it's got that adrenaline texture. I'm sure there's adrenaline with it too, but you're preparing for this, right? Yeah. Like the on the street fight. Yeah. You're like, oh, just walk up and bam, bam, bam.
Right. Anyways, wow, what a break we've had.
It's been full.
Especially for you.
I'm tired.
I bet you need a vacation from your vacation.
I need a vacation from my vacation. But on a fun note, we do have some stuff planned for this new season 2.
Yes, we do.
We've got an interview coming out with Sue Smay, which you may know her as Survivor 47.
Yeah.
Or on the Beast Game season 2. And she is my cousin. So we've got an interview coming out with her, and that you're going to actually be able to see.
Yes.
Not just hear.
It's going to be fun. We're going to put that up on YouTube exclusively.
Yeah. Yeah. So that will
we have some other fun things in the works
some
too.
Other fun things in the works. Season 2 is going to be new and
different, exciting.
New, different, exciting.
I love it.
I love it.
Catch us on social media.
Yep.
TikTok at the Ukeleles.
Yep.
Or YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and we will see you in the next episode.
Thanks for tuning in.
Bye.
Bye.